Hey everyone, it's Laree, owner of So Into It. Wow, this year has been a great year, and as we're wrapping up 2021, I realize that I haven't really kept you all up to date with what's been going on behind the scenes. But here I am today giving you a recap of 2021, telling you about the amazing things that have happened this year. Are you ready? Let's go. The first awesome thing that happened this year was I started the So Into It fabric giveaway. I had a crazy stash of fabric and I posted it all for free. From decluttering my own stash of fabric and seeing how exciting that was, I started reaching out to other friends who are in the fashion industry right now, other designers, and I started collecting fabric on a monthly basis and giving it away. Next, I started summer sewing workshops. All right, I just did it. I just finished my first sewing workshop online over Zoom. You know what the thing about this is? I've been so afraid to do this. I had every reason, everything that needed to be done before I could get around to doing this. Look at my backdrop, y'all. That is not perfect. But guess what? You gotta do things even when it's not perfect. Don't be scared. Do it. I actually have some great videos to share with you from those workshops, so look out for them. Also, what came out of that sewing group is Maker Monday Motivation. You may have seen my shorts. Those were longer videos that I recorded inside of the Facebook group, Maker Monday Motivation, just some encouragement. I really just wanted to lift everybody up, boost everybody up, and make it specific to the sewing community and those who were in my group. And that's what you guys saw here in my shorts. So we talked about you're a quilt, we are quilts, you are a quilt, I am a quilt, we're all quilts, hey. If you know, you know. We talked about leaving a sewing legacy. We talked about trash projects that you gotta, go get out of the trash and keep working on them. You're done. Because I made it. I made my first ever wedding dress this year. Another awesome thing that happened in July. I'm talking about writing down those things that you want to see happen in your sewing. I want to rewind to the wedding dress. I used fabrics from the fabric giveaway. It all just fell into place and I checked off a huge goal of mine to make a wedding dress. One of my last Maker Monday Motivation videos was an accomplishment of a huge goal of mine to move So Into It into a building, specifically into the mall. Now, I had people tell me I was crazy.
Why do you want to set up a shop in the mall? Don't you know that's crazy to do in 2021? Why do you want to pay all of those fees? Why do you want to be into a lease? Why?
And you know what? The only way I've gotten anywhere in life is by not listening to a lot of people. It's just the way it is sometimes. And so at the tail end of the summer, I got the opportunity to set up my first ever pop-up shop. Hold on just a minute. At the South Bay Galleria Mall in Redondo Beach. So I'm currently at the South Bay Galleria. I am at For the People Market, and I wanted to come and show you guys that this is a space that I have applied for. And I talked to the owner of the space. I have been approved for this entire space for a pop-up sewing studio for So Into It. When I tell you that was a huge goal of mine to reach, that was so exciting. And it was so much fun. It really was a blast. Although it didn't last too long. The setup, let me tell you, the setup was ridiculous. It was so much. I was taking my entire sewing studio here at home, basically, and setting it up for mobile. And while it was great to be out in the public, it was absolutely exhausting. It took me well over an hour to set up, and I was always the last person to leave at the end of the day. So at a certain point, I had to shut that down. The next amazing thing that happened that I was absolutely not expecting came about in October. I was approached about purchasing a business. When I say that was an amazing opportunity, to be called by someone that I've looked up to here in this South Bay community for a long time for what she's done and what she's done for the community and what her shop has been to the community and to their students. But after taking a nice look at it with my team, we decided it wasn't the opportunity for me. But wow, what an experience. I never would have thought that I would take a crash course in learning how to purchase a business. That was an amazing experience, and I really learned so much. Last great thing that happened actually came together a couple of weeks ago. Still thinking about my next move from the pop-ups at the mall, I decided to really reach out into the community and teach at the community centers. It's all set. I have been accepted to teach as a contracted instructor at the Hawthorne Community Center, which is going to start next month, January 12th. I'm so excited about this, to be taking my lessons outside of this sewing room and into the community. So I'm teaching in 2 4-week sessions, and I'm teaching ages 7 through 14. So hey, if you live in the South Bay area, you have an opportunity to sew with me in person at the Hawthorne Community Center. I have a couple of other cities in the works. I'm not going to share about them just yet because they're not quite finalized, but I'm looking forward to them being finalized very soon. So that's it. It's been a ride. It really has. It's been quite a ride. So for those of you watching who are not able to take part in any of these activities here locally, I do teach sewing lessons online. You can always sew with me in person with Sew Into It Online. Down in the description box, you'll find a link to schedule a free sewing room tour where I'll give you an overview of the lessons that you can take with me and a look at your online sewing room. And like you just heard, Sew Into It has a Facebook group. It is for students, or it's for those who are learning, those who have questions. You can hang out with me live every Saturday, unless I give other notice, and ask your questions, bring your projects, and get help face to face. And also hang out with an awesome group of creatives, makers, and sewists, and just have a great time. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, your views, your comments, your likes, all of those things on this channel. And you know what? I want to hear about your 2021. What have been your wins? What goals have you met this year? What have been your sewing goals? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.